Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause.
Thank you.
For Mr. Prem Rawat. Sir, to read your book is one thing. To hear you speak is quite another. You talk of potential, being a better person. Peace is within you, should you choose to connect to it. Choice is central. It's very important. Now, if I'm a seeker, why do I not end up choosing peace? Why do I not choose peace all the time?
Because that choice has not been given to you. There's very few people who have actually been, and this is what happens. This is a good question because this is exactly what happens in prisons. So, you did something. You end up, of course you get locked up, you end up in front of a judge. The judge listens to the arguments. You're sitting there, imagining the worst. And the worst does happen. You are incarcerated for 40 years with no possibility of parole. You find yourself in a prison. Now, what do you do? What do you do? You're in a prison. What do you do? Is life simple? No. What's the difference? Like I said, you get 3 square meals a day. But now when they want to give you, and what they want to give you, what they have made, that's what you get. All your freedom is gone. What do you do? For 40 years, what do you do? For 40 years, what do you do? And the first part of it is you blame the rules, the government, the police, the judge.
Everything outside of yourself.
Everything outside of yourself. You blame your friends, you blame your parents, you blame. Then you run out of people to blame. And then you turn to the inmates that are in that prison and start blaming them for making your life difficult. So somebody asked me, why is it so difficult in the prison? So I said, tell me something. You think it's the cement? You think it is the iron? You think it is the windows or lack of? What do you think makes it so bad in here? And I said, it's all the inmates that make it bad. Because they're fighting with each other. Then, when the peace education program, they get involved somehow with the peace education program. What they realize, this is of the first time they realize this, believe it or not, that they have a choice. In earnest, they have a choice. And they always had a choice. Same thing with gangs, that they had a choice. We have a choice. We don't think we have a choice, but we do have a choice. Even when that throat is ready to rupture because it is screaming so hard because of anger,
peace resides within you.
And you have a choice.
And you have a choice.
You can do that. You can bark your thing, or you can stop. And this is what people say who have gone through the peace education program, that if I knew about this before, I would not